Interesting comment from Danny about the transfer window and him and Chancery's relationship. Hello and welcome to this video. I hope you're well. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciated. Liking up the algorithm, sharing, get some in people's faces, and subscribe and let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. We have got a live stream tonight. We are going live at 7, so please join me. It's a roundup stroke debrief again. I'm having to put them both together just to try and intertwine them because I didn't get a chance to do it on Friday because I felt rubbish, and I wasn't going to do it on Saturday either because I just felt a bit still drained. So we move on. So the Star had done an article where they was asking him about his relationship with the chairman, and he said, "We're always honest. He knows my thoughts, and this is important. I have to convince him on signings, and this is the reason why there is no definite budget. It's more about what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. If I convince him, he agrees, and then it's about the financial part from all sides, the players and the clubs. It can be difficult to negotiate with other clubs and players. It goes up and down. The important thing is that I have a feeling from the sports side that the players will make up better the team, and this performance will make up better in the future, and that's the first step." Now, so far, I've read that as I don't know. I don't know about anyone else. I've read that there's no budget. I won't lie, I read that there's no budget kind of thing. And I don't know if anyone else reads it that way as well. But it said to me that there's either no budget or he's been very careful on who we bring in and who we don't come in. He went on to talk about how him and Kevin are working really well. The offices are next door to each other. He's more in his office than anything, but they're doing a fantastic job and they're trying to pull in the right direction and try and get things going. And he talked about how he needed to bring players in and get them ready. It's like with the whole situation with Beadle being on the bench and Ugbog on the matchday squad. And it basically just giving them a chance to settle in, adapt and learn, and take a while to get everything in. And I think that's right. I think you want to try and make sure they're settled as humanly possible before you push them into playing straight away and just make sure they're settled here. And the thing is, though, the transfer policy thing is interesting. It's saying there's no real defined budget. It's just a case of we talk about it. I have to convince him if I think it's a good move for us, and go from there. And I'll see. There will be people saying, "Why have we got to convince him?" I think any managers got to try and convince their owner of the club to get a player in. I think that's just common sense kind of thing. But it is interesting where he said there's no definite budget, and I don't know. For me, it just reads that there isn't a budget, and we're just working with whatever we got and where we can get it. And I don't know. I like how honest Rowley's been about his relationship with Chancery, how he talked to him. I like that a lot. I like how he's actually saying this is what we've got to do. And he said, as he said, it can be difficult to get players in, and you've seen that with one recently. But I think it's good that they've got that open relationship and they're honest. They can start talking and sort things out. But it's that thing. I like the idea of him saying there's no defined budget, but at the same time, it does make you wonder what that actually means in theory. It's all about wording, isn't it? Defined budget could be there's a budget, but we're not going to tell you what it is because we don't want people to know how much money we got. Then you're not going to tell everyone. You're then telling everyone you've got this amount of money to play with. And you don't want to do that. So it's just a weird one. It's a weird phrasing, and I thought it'd be interesting what people think. Anyway, there's a live stream tonight at 7 PM. Join me for that. We'll talk more about this later and go from there.